Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Beauty Mundo. I am so excited to be sharing with you guys so many new products as we discover the ultimate affordable makeup routine for your full face. You're gonna fall in love with so many great new products that do not break the bank and don't skip out on quality either or pigment. So get ready, let's begin. Okay, let's start with eyes. I picked up the Blush Baby palette from Colourpop. So I'll start out with this shade Koi, this really light vanilla shade, all over as a little base. Oh, you know what? It's actually, I don't know if you can tell on camera, it actually shows up pretty pink. Okay, come hitter, you promise. I'm just like literally mixing them like together just like that. And I'll start on my outer crease and then go inward. You always want to start outer to inner because the most pigment is going to be from wherever you touch down first. And so you don't want a ton of pigment on the inside here. I'll be using My and Swoon. I'll go with Swoon first because it's a little bit more pink, and then I can use the My to soften it and spraying it with the Hydrate and Fix Radiant Makeup Spray from Makeup Revolution. Anytime you have really these shades here in the middle, they're very like thick shimmery shades. I always recommend to use a spray if you're gonna use a brush. If not, use your finger. They can be a little challenging if you were to just use a dry brush because of its texture. So just a little. Now I'll go with that My. And I think I'll add it to the tear duct as well. I picked this palette because pinks and blushy shades are universally really flattering for all eye colors and skin tones, whether you're fair, you're medium like me, or you're deep to very deep. They look pretty on everybody. I think that's good as far as the top. I'm gonna add Just Crushin' and Pinky Swear. And I really just kind of go on the outside, and seldom, every blue moon, but the makeup has to be very specific. Seldomly will I put product in my waterline because I have smaller eyes and that creates a smaller effect. So if you have really big eyes, it suits you to put dark brown, black in your waterline. But if you have smaller eyes, really just stay on the outer so it doesn't give that more minimizing and closing effect. Now before skin, I'm going to spray this again. It is a great tip to make your foundation and your products not just pop, but really last longer so they get more of that grip. Primer, I'll be using Milk's Pore Eclipse. My recommendation, if you want some bang for your buck, is get the mini. I I'm like wishing. I have had this for probably like a year now, and I'm like nowhere near finishing it. And so the minis are a great option, not even just for cost, but if you don't wear makeup super often, or you just like to try a lot of new things, then getting the mini is perfect. I honestly think that's just gonna be the route that I'm gonna go towards, because even as often as I wear makeup, I'm like dying to finish that primer to get a new one. Okay, one of my favorite foundations, you guys. I am so in love with the Rare Beauty. It's her Weightless Liquid Touch foundation. Selena, you did such a great job. So I'm gonna shake it. I can hardly believe, well, her whole line I think is a great price point, but $30, you get such a fantastic foundation, and it has the perfect little applicator. It is a soft matte, and it feels like a serum. It's so lightweight. So for anybody who wants medium coverage but a weightless feel, this foundation is definitely going to be the one. Now, I understand that for some people, $30 might be a stretch. I personally used to save my lunch money for makeup because my mother was not interested in beauty. And so she wouldn't buy me makeup. And so I would save my lunch money. And if that's you, if you have to save to get this foundation, then do it, because it is well worth it. And when I got my first job, first paycheck, what do you guys think I went and bought? Makeup, of course. Look how beautiful. Like, it's just so perfect. Like, even if you go out, like, you don't even need something super duper heavy. Concealer, I just got this. I got like all this new makeup for you guys. It's just so excited to share it all. So this Tarte Creaseless Creamy, because I have always just had really dry under eyes. So their original Shape Tape, as much as it's such a great concealer, that does not work for me. If you tend to be on the more dry side, this is fantastic. Also $30, but again, comes in the mini, and the mini is only 15. Ooh, just so creamy. But it actually sets really well. Sometimes I find I have issues with makeup that is really hydrating, but it won't set. It just stays wet. And so when I tried this, I was really happy that it actually sets and just blends really well. Like I said, I like to try everything first before I show it to you guys, recommend it, because sometimes some things just need a little figuring out on like what's the best way to work with it, what's the best applicator, like a sponge, a brush, your fingers. So I never, like I said, I never like to go in surprise. Like, no, if I'm recommending something to you guys, it's because I've tried it, I've tested it, and I believe in it. Like, look at that beautiful glow. It's such a great concealer. Highlight is from Makeup Revolution. I like to put on my highlighter before my powder so that it looks more skin-like. It looks like I am more lit from within, opposed to, I will put some at the end, but I just find that when I put put it on when the skin is still a little dewy, it just catches so much better. Hi, is this 2016? So this, yes, Makeup Revolution for our highlighter. Just really right at the top of the cheekbone. Powder, you guys, I'm sorry, it's not really, I mean, this might be in some people's budget, but I am going to be using my Chanel because the powder that I bought, I was very unhappy with. And so again, I can't, if I don't approve of it, like, how can I recommend it to you guys? Like, there's no way I'm gonna do that. So sticking with my Chanel. Again, if you have to save up some money, this is a great, their Les Beige powders are amazing. I do think, yes, like, gosh, why do we have to charge $60 for a powder? But if you're gonna splurge on things, definitely skin products, foundation, powder, skincare, I think that's where you splurge. Moving on to blush and bronzer. You guys, the hype, it really is so real with these. And for, I believe it was $9.99 at Target is where I got mine. I was shook. They are very pigmented though. My brush is stained. This is clean, okay? But my brush is stained from the pigment. So if you are not ready for that type of pigment, make sure to put it on your hand first. Do not directly apply it to your face because you will be there forever trying to blend out. This is Butta with Time. That's cute, Butta with Time. A very bright watermelon pink. And oh, see, that's perfect. Yeah, the first time I used it, I was like, oh, I wasn't like ready for that much blush. So you have been warned. Dia Christie, okay, warned you. For all my non-Spanish speakers, Auntie Christie warned you. And yes, that's like the perfect amount of pink. Oh, it's like I can't stop putting it on because it's just so pretty. Bronzer, I got the shade Butta Biscuit number 4. This is like a medium, what they considered a medium rosy. Now I happen to love a lot of bronzer. So I'm just gonna go right on in. Look at that, you guys. This is so good. Such a beautiful deposit. They are so smooth and blend so easily. It's just, oh my gosh. NYX, you guys did the dang thing. Brows are from Sephora. The Sephora line in general, like, why do we forget about it? Or is it just me? Because the Sephora line is so great. This is their retractable pencil. And then this retails for $13. Lips are going to be NYX and Maybelline. So I'll start off with the NYX lip liner first. Sandstorm. I would say it's comparable to MAC Oak lip liner. Then with the Superstay Ink Crayon, work for it. Which we do around here, honey, okay? So perfect with this blush baby palette and a little bit of gloss because we love gloss. But you know what? Let me put on lashes and mascara first and then we'll do gloss at the end. This is Panorama, so L'Oreal's Panorama, and just a little. I know when I wear lashes, you just need a little so that it can get some grip. It took me a while to love this mascara, but the older it got, the more I loved it. Good 420 lashes. One of my absolute favorites. They are so pretty. They are enough, but not too much. Okay, lashes on. Now for gloss. One of my favorite glosses, the Lifter Gloss from Maybelline. This is in the shade Stone. Let's do a little more spray. And we called it good. Look how beautiful this whole makeup, okay, this full face of affordable makeup, and it looks so good. Let me know in the comments what was your favorite product, favorite brand. Oh, I just think, for me, it's a blush and bronzer. Like, really so impressed with NYX. Wow, folks, that's all for today. Of course, if you haven't already, like, share, and subscribe. Ask me any questions that you have about these products or any makeup in general. I got you. But until the next one, thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. Mwah! Toodaloo!